Hey, happy day 678 of What You Up To Now. S-H-E, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, also known as Pajama Grandma, hanging out with my 4-year-old granddaughter. Hopefully she'll let me finish this video. Today, talking about and wondering, how well do you face the music? How ready and willing and able are you to live with and deal with the consequences, maybe sometimes unintended consequences of your actions, the things that say, the things that you do, the things that you focus on, the things that we all pay attention to or don't pay attention to. Not only the things that you do, but the things that you don't do. Because sometimes things happen in our life by default because we're not paying attention to things that we maybe should be paying attention to or could be paying attention to. I hate the word should. I think should is a word that almost needs to be removed from our vocabulary. Not should be removed from our vocabulary, needs to be removed from our vocabulary, because it leads to frustration in that it makes us think that things are not the way that they are. It makes us think and expect them to be different. And when we expect things to be different, that leads to frustration. So how good are you at facing the music? How good are you at taking responsibility for the consequences, the things that happen to you based on your actions? People do. Yep, there's consequences that we have to deal with that impact us from the environment, from politics, from other people doing things, from people we love and care about, people we don't love and care about, impacting us. But I'm talking about specifically the consequences of our own actions, of our own behavior, of our own thoughts, of our own beliefs, of our own decisions and choices that we've made. How good are you about taking responsibility for that, or and facing the music of that, or being... I will admit, like everybody else, I have definitely spent a lot of time in my life with the victim mentality, thinking that, oh my God, ain't it awful? This is terrible. This is the worst thing in the whole wide world. And it wasn't until I let go of that behavior and that belief and those thoughts that I was able to actually face the music, take responsibility, and take back control of different aspects and different areas of my life. I will contend that there are still areas that I procrastinate in, and procrastination is really a way of putting off decision making and not facing the music. So I will admit I'm a work in progress in that area, and that I will continue to improve at making better decisions. I think one of the best skills that we can ever develop in ourselves is our ability to make good, quick decisions. It's definitely becoming a lost art. So thinking about challenges, thinking about facing the music, thinking about the consequences and unintended consequences of our behaviors and our choices, and that the best thing we can ever do is stand up, take responsibility, and make the next choice, make the next best decision for us. We're always going to make mistakes, but that's how we learn. That's how we grow. Challenges are what form us, what make us. Challenges and challenges are just another way of saying experiences, right? So thinking about that today, thinking about the BP challenge, which is all about our physical being again. We're going back and talking about the 7 keys: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, contribution, financial, and relationships. And as such, today we're talking about just taking a quick assessment of us physically. Where does that fit in our priority list? Taking care of ourselves, our body, and just taking care of our body, our physical being. Where does that fit on our priority list? And then how much resources in terms of time and energy and effort are we investing in that every day? Because we invest in ourselves when we take care of ourselves. Ooh, pretty. How much time are we doing it with that every day? That was just the challenge today. Working with a couple of teams on webinars. We're doing the short version of webinars. I started with the long version, but I think we're going to launch it with the short version. So doing that, doing my own challenge, secrets out, doing my own challenge webinar in the next week. I just said it out loud. So I just called my shot and said, in the next week, I will launch a challenge webinar. It will be a short version, like a 5-minute webinar. It's not going to be the big, long, 1-hour blown out one, but I may or may not do that or one of my previous existing challenges. Haven't decided yet, but I will make that decision probably today or tomorrow. I'm working with a group and we're getting together tonight to meet with and discuss that. So busy time of year. If I can help you in any way, hit me up in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow. Just give you a quick report on what's going on with me. Finishing the year off with the 90-day BP challenge and some webinars and some other projects that I'm just tying up loose ends on at the end of this year. I hope you are getting ready for the holidays in a positive way. Face the music. If you've got stuff that you've said or done, just deal with it. Take responsibility and move forward. It's the biggest way to repair damage. It's the biggest way to build trust and relationships with people. And it also makes you feel good. All right. Catch you tomorrow. Bye.